So, welcome. So, I feel that today's exam was a bit easier, like the listening and the reading, and you have done well. Even there was a bar diagram, chart for the task one academic, and it was about energy consumption. And then it was in the task one in general, it was a letter which you should write when you want a job. And for the task two, it was the cell phones, their advantages and disadvantages. That was also very easy. Now, in this task two, so here the channel is different. You can check your task. I am telling you for the task 2 and the ideas. See that whether you have done it like that or not. Some of you did not understand. I don't know. The question was very simple, but when it came to examples, you have a bit missed. But I will just be telling you 3 agreement point and 3 disagreement points. I'll just first read the question to you. The question was very simple, it was, but then a lot of mistakes being done. So it was countries should produce food for all their population needs and import very little. इसका मतलब है they are saying countries को, कोई भी country को अपनी population के लिए फूड प्रोड्यूस करना चाहिए सारा का सारा और कम से कम इंपोर्ट करना चाहिए. ओके, दैट वाज द क्वेश्चन. सो टू व्हाट एक्सटेंट यू एग्री, डिसएग्री. सो फर्स्ट आई एम गोइंग टू गिव यू 3 agreement and then 3 disagreement. Agreement is the food security. So if the country is producing all the food domestically, it will secure the food supply throughout the year or the years, and the dependency on the external resources or can be reduced, like if there is a war, if there is some disaster. Self sufficient है तो उसको किसी के आगे. That was an example. Then self sufficiency, for example, if you are producing primarily again staple food locally, it will naturally reduce the dependence on the food imports, and the nation will boost करेगा किसको, एग्रीकल्चर सेक्टर को. और क्या होगा, और रूरल सेगमेंट में जॉब्स क्रिएट होंगी. सो दिस विल एक्ट एज अ बफर. बफर मीन्स उसको एक्सेलरेट करना टू इंटरनेशनल फूड प्राइसेस, है ना. तो आप अगर फ्लक्चुएशन इन फूड प्राइसेस होती है इंटरनेशनल लेवल पे, तो आप उससे बच सकते हो. एंड कंट्री की इकोनॉमी फ्रॉम एक्सटर्नल शॉक्स, इट इज सेफ गार्डेड. एंड एडिशनली, when the country becomes known for its quality domestic product, like we are producing mangoes or apples or wheat, हमारा उसका काफ़ी अच्छी उसकी क्वालिटी है, it can develop a sense of pride. So self sufficiency and sense of pride, ये agreement के हैं. और environmental impact reduce होता है. कैसे होता है, you will have to explain. Local food production, it requires shorter transportation of food, ना, ट्रांसपोर्ट करना नहीं पड़ता कंपेयर टू इम्पोर्टेड फूड्स. वो तो बाहर से आएंगे. तो क्या होगा, ग्रीन हाउस इमिशंस फ्रॉम ट्रांसपोर्टेशन विल रिड्यूस हो जाएंगे. ओके, एंड क्या होगा, एनवायरमेंटल कंजर्वेशन हो जाएगा. एंड क्या होगा, कम, रिड्यूस द कार्बन footprint. Okay, so sustainable agriculture practices, it will support the local farmers, eco-friendly methods, and it will also make the people, or it will foster environmentally conscious approach to food production. Okay, अब हम डिसएग्रीमेंट लेंगे. ग्लोबल ट्रेड एंड कॉपरेशन को ये इंकरेज करेगा बिकॉज there is import and export of food, and as a result it will foster or it will accelerate or it will encourage what cooperation among the nations. And if there is someone who is facing food shortage to usko wo it is domestic ties वो encourage होंगे, peaceful relationships encourage होंगे, and the nations they will आपस में जब वो trade तो क्या होता है, तो they become mutually reliant on each other, they a sense of reliance बनता है ना, एक दूसरे के ऊपर trust बनता है. और diversified food supply वो आपको मालूम ही है कि अगर suppose it gives a rich culinary experience for the country's population. देखो आपको मैं vocab भी साथ साथ दे रही हूँ, you can note down. And some it also promotes multiculturalism. जैसे exotic foods हैं, कोई spices हैं, unique dishes from the land, far off lands हैं, they become accessible to the consumers, and therefore there is a wider choice and overall quality of life is improved. I'm giving you the vocab also. Then the third is the economic efficiency. That what? Sometimes sometimes the conditions are very detrimental to the crop. Okay? मतलब the arable land नहीं है, कुल desert type है, तो वहाँ पे produce करना food is a वेरी एक्सपेंसिव अफेयर. इससे अच्छा है कि वो जितने भी आपके लिमिटेड रिसोर्सेज हैं वो उनको बचा के रखें एंड दे इम्पोर्ट फूड. क्योंकि अगर वो फूड को प्रोड्यूस करने लगे तो उनके तो बहुत नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज यूज हो जाएंगे, आगे ही वैसे कम है. सो which has now the country which has limited arable land, scarce water resources, it is more economical for that country to import from the other countries so that it can save its land resources, natural resources for other vital needs or industries. And this strategic allocation of resources can ensure that the food demands are met without much expense. तो उसमें आप कैसे भी कर सकते थे. So of course my evaluation services, coaching and my speaking coaching is also available. Group coachings are there, you can contact me. Thank you and all the best.